Today's show is Format of Humans on July 22nd, 2026.
Get the heck out of here. You gonna do the format of humans today? That's pretty interesting. What day is that happening on? 227 in Europe. That was a TV show that had John Travolta in it back in the 70s and some other weird people. But in America, in the West, we say the month first because we're like very mentally oriented. So that's why month, moon, mental is all related. So we say 722. So 722 is also a phrase for a ratio. It means 9 parts. 7/9 to 2/9. Anyway, not that that means anything. So to begin the show about the format of humans, we're going to look at the opposites. So we have the weak and the strong. Then we have the superior and the inferior. Then we have common forces versus charged forces. And this is all observable in the physical, energetic, or emotional and mental format of every natural design human, woman, or man. Yes, it's a contentious affair that operates in perfect order and is always self-restoring, which is validated by observation. The reason the contentions don't fly away is because they're held in place by the axis, or the center point.
In our anatomy, one side is superior and the other inferior, together with the center point of your will, makes you complete. Each anatomy is feminine on one side, masculine on the other, and a neutral multiplier will in the center. Each of us is an assembly of a triune nature of inferior, superior, and the mediator or the will of each unique manifestation of a persona of this universe. The will is a fragment of the axis of the universe, and that's acronym AU.
Which means the beginning and the capture of everything that gets spread out, the urn. The U is for the urn. Now, if you think of your story and my story, we're all appearing from a mother and a father. And that part of our story and that format stays with us on all 3 planes of existence: the ethereal, or the emotions, the physical, and the mental. The order of winning goes like this: plan, then go back to your plan over and over again while you visualize the execution of the plan. Then summarize your plan, then execute. When winning is laid out so simple and obvious, why is loosing and losing and torment chosen?
All wars, murders, and killings stem from the ruptured relationships between women and men, purposely forced into the minds of humans to make them dependent and under duress at all times. A reunification of the feminine, neutral child and the masculine force ends all wars and restores self-authority and self-determination. The repair of the woman-man bond will end all wars, murders, and killings. The end of the meme that women and men are conflicted will end all wars and money systems, as money is only viable with force, might, and killing.
And killing in wars is only available in a tilted mindset. Forced killings and wars are only possible when we, the people, sanction and glorify it. All powers the rulers have are granted to them by the people. Then why do we sit there and whine? They have trained us with false notions and double speak that creates conflict between our reasoning side and our emotional side. What is happening here, and why are all the humans lying down for sacrifice? The solution is as clear as the air and loud as a bell, because the problem has been identified. The choice is clear.
This next section is Matt asked a question about the matrix. And he asked, what is the personally made matrix? And our response, when the first group idolized their leadership and the leaders allowed it, It began a long journey of increasing non accountability and loss of self agency. A new lesser righteous leaders. As the new lesser righteous leaders came into power, they rearranged values and dictates onto the community to satisfy their selfish agendas at the expense of the members' sovereignty.
Human nature being what it is. So maybe this was unavoidable, but this is where we landed. The fake you, or alternate you, or matrix you, or pseudo you is actually a pre-made you by you called the exclusive you. And we develop these mindsets by not sharing our values with others outside of convenience, and then taking the bait to become exclusive or better than others. And then we arrange all other values and meanings in an isolated way in our own mentalities. This creates an independent and very personal routine of thoughts in a personally self-imposed thought stream and matrix. And that word matrix means land of tricks.
This section is called What's So Special About 7, 8, 9?
Well, of course, the fable taught the 5-year-olds to make them afraid of 7 for their whole life and accept 7 as death. But if you look at the keyboard, it has magical supernatural codes put there by the assembly of natural order and man's input. So above the 7 is the knot, also called the ampersand. It has a way in and it has a way out. It looks like an 8, but it has the break. The next one over top of the next number, the 8, is the asterisk, or the star of the show and the inception point of the human being. The 9 is the crescent, or the left side of the parenthesis. The crescent was taken from Rome to become this letter C for the child. And the crescent was taken from the Etruscans, they took from the Greeks for the third letter gamma, which is referencing the child of God, or gamma. So these 8s are also the 8s in the alphabet, which appear in H and then again at S. So in reverse order, that's the sound of shh. So all of this action out of the air creates our material bodies, and the conclusion is in the 7, 8, 9.
This next section is called the critical brain. Did you know if you raise your critical brain functions and overall brain capacity to acquire and retain and own the knowledge, that you will be considered a freak of nature and will only be accepted at the highest levels of crimes? If you stay with the common innocent humans, you will be disparaged, persecuted, and hate to death.
Oh, don't get smart then, because that sounds very dangerous.
Yes, that's not. So, ignorant slumber through your life obligation is preferred by lazy minds, as long as their chicken coops are stocked with sensual delights and dramas. You were set up to be taken down, and no one cares one iota. All the treasures born to you are in your body and your mind and your energetic format. There is nothing hidden. You are being trapped by glitters and attractions. The words secret, mystery, magic, and supernatural all mean undefinable and unexplainable until the secret gets out. Then it is known and no longer hidden. Seek it to have it appear.
Like when you wait for the steam to come up on your water that you want to get hot for your coffee. So you can get the mist to appear, but you can also get the mist to disappear. That's why the word mystery starts with mist, because the mist always clears. Now the word secret is an easy decode and map right in the spelling. It's a rough acronym for C, creation, which means you use your senses in your brain to see it. And then this word, see creation, becomes an acronym SC. And SC becomes the digits 81, which is the pattern of 9 and 9, 9.
The schism brings the fractal nature into a spiral of material forms. Both coexist mutually within and without the material form.
Now, only oblivion can obscure the obvious. The URE root indicates you are.